it almost felt like what Rory said prior to the start of the Open was there throughout the tournament, whether it was brought up or it was on his mind. And you just, I don't know that, I think we kind of took it for granted that Tiger was on top for so long, and every single stop, the spotlight was on him. The questions were being asked. Here's Spieth and Rory, who I think they had a hard time processing that, their weeks there. One, here's Spieth talking about, hey, I can't, don't expect me to do what I did last year, this year. And then Rory, the whole Olympic stuff and growing the game of golf. I don't think they handled it too well this week.
I think that the generation, the new and lauded generation, and they've done a lot, and they're good young men, and I like them personally. I think they had a bad week. I think they're in a bad spell right now, and I don't think they're leading. I think as it relates to the Olympics, Dan, look, in fairness, disclose that you and I are part of this corporate effort. This is a Comcast NBC Olympic Games. I'm proud to be a part of it, certainly. We just get that out. We do have a vested interest in seeing golf in the Olympics go as smoothly as possible, and that's not been the case. The powers that be, I'll address the Olympics if I have a moment here, that the powers that be, and so your audience knows the top 4 players in the world are not going. Some have said Zika, Jordan's hedged it a little bit and said it's not specifically Zika, it's overall health concerns. We've heard there are some security concerns, and that may be legitimate. Some, like Jason Day, Zika, wants to expand his family. We've also heard that the players were not sort of vested by the powers that be, and the powers that be bear some responsibility in all of this, in not getting out in front and guaranteeing security and travel arrangements and so forth. But that said, I think this would have been a wonderful opportunity for someone like Jordan, say, to step out and announce, look, is there a security risk? Yes, I think anywhere you go in the world now, there is a security risk. But at this time when the world is splintered and hurting, I feel it's important to go and stand with the peace-loving nations of the world, shoulder to shoulder with my sisters and brothers, 10,000 other athletes around the world, carry the torch for the sport of golf and wave the flag for my country. I think it's important right now. I think that would have been a great move for someone like Jordan or Rory. They chose otherwise, and that's their right, and they have their reasons. But they looked. The perception is not good. Say what you will, and they may not care about that. The golfers look entitled. The preponderance of players, of athletes pulling out of the Olympic Games because of health concerns would be male golfers and not female golfers. The argument there is that this means more to the women. I get this is not as important as a major. We all understand that. Mm-hmm. But I think it would have been good. I think it will be. I mean, not would be. It will be good for the sport because I promise you, and I've spoken to the Indian golfer, Anirban Lahiri, that 1,000 random people in his country don't know what a green jacket is, but they all know what a gold medal is. And governments invest in Olympic sports. So if you have any desire to see the sport grow, I think you'd take a look and understand the value of this initiative. But I don't think overall it was a great week for the young guys.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.